Yeah. No idea what that was that just happened over there. If you're wondering what this is, I'm Darren. I'm using a VR treadmill for the last, 4 years now as my main form of exercise. And yeah, here we go. I'm going to go kill the guardian bear and then run back to Froki. That's what I'm doing today. And I've got AI companions. I've got a 40-pound bow. I've got haptics. Let's do this.
Usually, there's a convoluted middle act involving questionable decisions and at least one Daedric prince popping in for tea. What's this Killbear spirit ordeal precisely?
Oh my god. She ducked down. Oh well. Usually these guys are more fun to kill.
Greetings, brother.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I have something to help you relax. The finest skooma, the sweetest...
Well then,
yeah, this doesn't seem
the topic
legal.
is talking about things.
Snitch,
Perhaps a change of scenery.
Can't have you running any guards now, can I?
Oh, this is Rich. You objecting to something illegal? Perhaps you've forgotten our extracurricular activities with certain tombs and Daedric relics?
Nah, I'm just perpetuating the sleeping tree sap.
A real tragedy. I'm sure
by
his
taking it from him, selling it to Ysolda,
and
moving it.
Oh, perhaps not as much as
He's still twitching. Love it. And that's how I feel about orange monarchs. Hashtag no kings, baby.
Orange monarchs? Is this your attempt at poetry? Or are you simply describing what happens when your brain misfires?
I guess I didn't do this again. Oh well. Double steam effect. Run through this again. Hopefully it doesn't quit out on me when I'm trying to load. Again. I never grab this up. Huh. I just left it there. That's a minor healing potion left on the table. Alright. Ay. Game crashes. Hate it. It took me forever to kill that mud grab.
Who's there?
So I misshot.
Oh, don't worry. I think I have the hang of mud crabs. As for you, perhaps less soul-tearing and more awareness of your surroundings.
Remind me to pen a ballad about our adventures. A stirring saga of dungeon delving and existential endings.
I went out to the middle of the woods with a vampire and a housecarl and I got crabs. That's a good story.
I'm sure the stories of your exploits will keep... This is turning into a particularly bizarre fable, wouldn't you agree? Perhaps we should call it A Nord, a Vampire, and a Very Unfortunate Housecarl Get Crabs. There's a certain...
Come on. I'm like all over the place. There we go.
Oh, by all means, let's chase after a glowing plant while wrestling with this peculiar narrative you've concocted.
Spriggans now. Oh, wonderful. It seems someone has been naughty, and the forest is retaliating. Darren, darling, tell me, is this a roundabout way of admitting you've been flirting with a tree?
That is an interesting take. I definitely stuck the shaft in these Spriggans, I'll tell you that.
Spriggans and a tree-flirting confession? Just another Tuesday.
Imstool.
That's certainly
Nice.
a colorful way to put it, isn't it? Though I must say, if I had a septum for every time you got stuck somewhere or perhaps shafted by someone, I'd be richer than the Jarl himself.
That's though I suppose one could argue we're all zombies in a way, just shambling through life, searching for brains, or in some cases, perhaps a pulse.
Where'd you come from?
Level 32.
Guardian.
What exactly? You need to stop to give these beasts a rest? Or are you simply at a loss for words, finally?
Wait, why did it have
Or
a...
perhaps he'll just grumble about the good old days.
Oh, because that was my... I
like
didn't
high
search
tea.
the right thing.
Devil now, is it? Oh, Darren.
I was gonna say, yeah, better have a bear pelt. God.
Darcy.
I knew I heard something.
That'll teach you. Condition. Who knows what manner of monstrosities he sees?
Where'd you come from? Teamwork right there.
Yeah. Attack the guy who killed Alduin and is hanging out with a vampire. You lost your mind, son.
Well, now, that's a
Yes,
joke.
did you?
Simply offer one of Darren's more esoteric potions. Both, I suspect, would be equally unappetizing.
This person on.
You there, please. You have to help me. I was attacked by a vampire. Do you have a potion or something that can cure this before I turn?
I got a cure disease potion.
Oh, thank the gods. Here, take this with my thanks.
Got a bee. I got a bee.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, please, darling.
Yes, I'll be careful to make sure that, I finish the job. Oh, courage. Oh. There's the Scavenger.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Yeah, that will teach you.
Oh, I do hope that was a life lesson on the importance of minding one's own business, and not a commentary on our current lodgings. Although, considering the rather rustic decor, I suppose a bit of vigilantism is excusable. Perhaps they should erect a statue in your honor, Darren. A shape-shifting bane of snow foxes. Or perhaps not, considering your,
Where'd you
shall
come
we
from?
say, fluid approach to heroism.
Done and done.
I'm hero fluid? What? Alright.
Hero fluid? Well, that explains a great deal, doesn't it? I presumed it was mere bandit moonshine or some elaborate Daedric prank. But no, we're dealing with concentrated heroism. Tell me, is this the sort of fluid one applies topically, injects, or simply bathes in for maximum?
Oh, Lydia, darling, you wound me.
Oh my god.
I was merely about to suggest we bottle it and sell it as a performance-enhancing elixir. Darren's hero fluid, for when you absolutely, positively, need to defeat an elk by accident. I'm sure.
Oh, that got worse. That got worse. Alright, I defeated the guardian spirits.
You do kind. Here's where you
Got
need
worse,
to go.
then got worse?
Only the one. Alright, so I gotta go kill the champion troll. I'm gonna do that next time. Anyway, peace out. Like, sub, hit all the buttons, do all the things. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.